based on the principle of subsidiarity, that the local level also be strengthened, so that it is being intended, and deepening the report to respect the principle of basic doctrine. So really trying to violate those. And in some ways, this is, creates a lot of confusion. About 20 bills, and then for a deliberate engagement structure, give good input, because we never know which bill is coming, will be very useful. So that is one of the a joint agenda, so that the work all outreach. I believe working with civil society of work you have on the table at present. Thank you,
Madam Njiro, for that. When it comes to the Senate's role of oversight, we started 30 minutes late. Somebody who is out of the country and is supposed to join us, we can have one session to all the questions. Start with the speaker.
Thank you, Chair, and our guests, Field Technical Services, EACC. The governor, by right, just like the national government. This case has also come up even to Senate. Because I foresee a situation where even these cases that are pending in that legal area. Number two, when it comes to vetting, these days it stands from the lowest court to the highest court. You need to vet and clear candidates who will be included in the court. Are you going to condemn him to, to handle that, given that we have all these court processes that I don't know when they will conclude them, and whether or not we will have to have an standing order number one in our discretion. He is found not guilty. What happens to that period when he was away? This career just ends there. But anyway, overall, let me
look at the detailed ruling, and then I'll consult with my colleague in the National Assembly, Speaker Muturi, so that we see how we comply with what the court has ordered.
What we want is to climb a staircase that will see us going higher. That's what we are speaking about. Are we better off with a stronger Senate or with a weaker Senate? And we are saying we are better off with a stronger Senate. Which areas can we improve? You know, for example, if I would just pick out on two. One, if Senate has been given the mandate under Article 96 to look at several devolved functions, if we have proposed in the BBI, let the President nominate members of the cabinet, it cannot be members of the cabinet from National Assembly. It is from Parliament. The language should be nominated from Parliament. Because under devolved functions, what would stop having a good brain who is in the Senate from being nominated just like in the National Assembly? Those are some of the few things that we are saying that we need to have a look at and agree that this is the best way. You know, as a person, as the Senator for Kiambu, I would be asking, is it better to have an arrangement whereby the next Senator for Kiambu, if it is not me, will be arriving in the Senate as Mr. and Mrs. Kiambu? I mean, you know, so those are questions that we want to be asking. Does it strengthen the Senate?
We either have a Senate or no Senate. But we are saying, if we are going to have a Senate, then we must have a Senate that is going to be able to oversight county governments. This Senate has had a lot of problems oversighting county governments because the Senate has not been funded. We have not been oversighting projects that are being implemented by county governments. Governors have been left alone to do whatever they want to do with the money that we give them. And we have given them billions of shillings. They use it as personal funds, as pocket change. So what we are saying is that we want a Senate that is going to be funded to oversight. We want a Senate that is going to be an upper house. We want a Senate that is going to have veto powers.
What we would wish to see is proper legislative drafting of the proposed constitutional amendment bill, so that we have provisions that are workable. And it is not only limited to the Senate. It is about the structure of Parliament as an institution. We've had proposals around multi-member constituencies that will be based on population, but we are concerned that there might not exist appropriate data for constituencies that can help us to get those multi-member representatives from constituencies. So these are some of the issues that we need to look at to ensure that the BBI proposals are workable and they are practical.
Sisi kama viongozi haswa maseneta tunafurahia nia ya kuunganisha Wakenya, na sote tumeunga mkono mambo ya BBI kuleta Wakenya pamoja. Ile jambo ambalo tunasema ni kwamba kwa sasa, na kuna wale ambao wanajaribu kusema ati hayo mapendekezo vile ziko hakuna mtu anaweza angalia ama kujaribu kuzistrengthen ama kuzisahihisha. Tunasema hakuna mambo kama hayo. Tunasema kwamba wale wanajaribu kusema kuna pro BBI na anti BBI hakuna. Vile tunataka kama viongozi ni kwa muda ambao umebaki sasa tukubaliwe zile mapendekezo ambazo tulikuwa tumepeana. Kwa mfano kama Senate tumeangalia zile ambazo zimeletwa na BBI, kama kuna mahali pa kusahihisha ili tusonge wote pamoja kama Wakenya. Hiyo nafasi ndio tunataka, that we can improve on this very good initiative and this document. Those who are saying the time for that is over are trying to create a situation where there is pro BBI and anti BBI. Yet there is no such thing as anti BBI. The line that has been drawn is those who feel that a good idea can be improved much further. So we're asking the President, the former Prime Minister, and everyone to just listen. Even in Bomas, everyone who spoke said, yes, we support this initiative, but have you thought of this? Have you added this? Can you look at this area? That is the process we want to undertake. Tomorrow we're going to be, from Sunday we're going to be in Naivasha again with this team and with many other leaders from National Assembly, leaders from, including the President and even the Prime Minister, to say, look, this is the journey we want to go to. But there are some people who thrive when they create antagonistic competition, that there must be a yes and a no. Wanasema hata kanisa lazima kuwe na shetani. Kama kuna shetani tufunge makanisa. Lazima kuwe na for and against. No. We want to unite our country. And we can have an uncontested referendum if we listen to everybody with their views. So you've heard our views. And I think it will be lying to say senators are happy with the proposals there. We are not happy with how they have been crafted. There are those we want to improve further. But we support the initiative of building bridges so that every Kenyan feels Kenyan. And that is the journey we're moving together.